Hey everyone, I hope you all had a great weekend. Now it's Monday, Guild War Day. Without further ado, let's get to it. We are fighting Twistars today, or Twistars, I don't know how you would pronounce this. Oh, wrong order. And our first enemy is going to be Mmarquisew, the papaya inted. We won't int. So, round one, we've got Boss Arunka, Renak, and Genesis Ras. Sounds like a job for Elvira and Lady for me. So we've got my Elvira here on Bastion, 340 ER. This Renak will never strip her. Then we've got Lady of the Scales. She has some bulk, more than I usually have to, so I slowed her down. We don't really need that speed here. It's more important that we have the bulk to survive S3. And then we've got Genesis Ross, standard build, nothing too fancy. He's going to eventually take a turn and most likely kill this entire team. Bottom row, it's interesting. We've got Harsedi, we've got Apoc, and we've got Setsuka. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to use my standard right off the shelf young Senya here. Now that I see it, I might actually give her a little bit more HP. Whoops. Yeah, we're not actually change that. Change that. Yeah, this looks fine. We might as well use this. We really don't care about debuffs here. No immunity needed, so the Setsuka doesn't randomly strip us off. Now we will take the first turn prior here, thanks to Luna. Luna has slowed down significantly. We've got more bulk, so we do survive unless free from the APOC, and we surely will have to. Then we've got Freedom on a standard build. And yeah, should be good. Let's go. And it should be nice and clean. It's gonna take a little while, especially round one. But yeah. Looks like this is a fast rush. Now my scales is 240, so this is a 220. Yeah, this should be a 220 rush in that case. All right, let's push ourselves up. Is the Arunka on immunity? She is not. That is rather unfortunate, my friend. Brothers, put immunity on your Arunka, or else this happens. So the Arunka is for sure dead. If we're lucky, we can kill off the Ras in the process, but I don't think we will. It'd be great if we did, but I'm not holding my breath. That's fine. Alright, Ras has 2s, Ras has 3s. It's all going into the unit that has Immortal, and will have Immortal for the next 3 turns too. Alright. Let's send this into Renak. We have enough souls, so we can soul burn the lady. I should have sent this into... Actually, no, I can actually kill Renak here, even through stealth, because she's death broken. And we have the 2k fixed damage. Alright, Ras doing Ras things. And from here on out, it's straight up invisible. So Ras procs, great. One more turn. He has his S2 ready again, so he's gonna S2 S1 unless I provoke him here. Okay, he won't. Easy. Lemon squeezy. And a big down. Let's keep going. We can now soul burn. I still have enough souls. Actually, I'm just gonna wait. There's like no point to it. Ras did not stay in fear, as always. 40% in Guild War. 40% chance in Guild War means 100%. Yes, freeze. Cool. Let's push up, and once our Ras gets to S2, S3, the fight's over. Actually, I might just raw S3 here. This is over. Oh, I can't. Yeah, that's... I was hoping to reduce the animation time, but sadly we can't. Anyways, round 1 done. And what I really like about this Freedom comp is, the second one is because Freedom increases the fighting spirit of I'm saying here we can just put in Luna in the front and we still gain the same benefit as if it were an actual green unit. Okay, so rather unfortunate. This doesn't seem to be base speed her city, it's fine. It also doesn't seem to be on, what's its name? The stun already, Abyssal Crown, so it's cool. Let's push ourselves up. We are going to Soulburn. And in an ideal world scenario, we kill the APOC and her city here. I'm not holding my breath, this APOC does seem to have quite a bit of HP. So let's go and see what happens. At least APOC can't dodge. Yeah, we didn't kill. That's gonna hurt though. Let's hope she survives. Easy. Not even close. Mine kills. Mine kills. Alright, let's get rid of APOC. We hit through miss or blind. Blind fake debuff. That's S2. She will most likely counter. Let's hope she survives. Lethal Whispers, of course. That's Soulburn, the should kill. Yeah, nice and clean. Not even sweating. Alright, next up is Scrubload 49. Round 1, we've got APOC again, Setsuka again, and Boss Arunka. So we'll do the tried and true Soulburn Luna into Superhuman Ras and GG. My Ras is on Symbol, so he doesn't miss the Setsuka. Yolha is just regular speed, Storm Sword. I don't need Storm Sword, but there is no other thing that is actually helpful here. And lastly, we've got Luna. I can actually put on a Mirrored Lotus Ring, so we have a little bit more souls. Not that it matters. Actually, I can't because I only have 2 max and I'm too lazy to get a third maxed. And round 2, we've got Yolha, Ras, and Frieren. So what's going to happen here is Yolha most likely going to take turn 1. I fully expect her to be opener speed. She's going to push the Ras. He's going to S2, S3. Nobody dies. Nobody cannot die. This pushes up my team. I Soulburn with Celine, even though she won't have any buff here. Onto the Yolha. This procs my Dian. Dian kills Frieren. GG. So I sped up my Celine to 81 speed. If we outspeed, better. If we don't, we don't care. My standard Shepherd of the Dark DN should be totally fine. 100 effectiveness, very important. And lastly, Frieren standard build. Let's go. Should be nice and clean. I hope. So, we Soulburn. There we go. We Superhuman Duras. Just to check for the HP of Boss Arunka. Oh, it's ER. Actually, I don't know if it's ER, but it has 100 ER for sure. It's counter set. Okay. All fine. This is even better for us because in this case, the Ravi, should she survive, will attack Genesis Ras instead of Yolha. Not Yolha, Luna. It's S3. This should kill off the entire team though. I think. It should. It actually should though. Yep. That was nice and clean. Alright, let's see. Is it opener speed Yolha or is it not? 280 speed-ish. But that's too bad, Yolha. She's dead. Dian procs. We seal off. Yeah, I'm gonna save the souls here because this is gonna kill off the Frieren for sure. We're gonna push back. We're gonna S3 with our Frieren and then it's Jova. This is ignore ER here. Well, the seal is guaranteed. We should have enough damage. Yep. And yeah, we can't die anymore. And Ras, because this is Guild War, will always S2 into Dian, but we also got another turn, so why did I Soulburn even? Oh well. Doesn't matter. So Ra's gonna get countered on his S3 by Celine. That's all cool. He will never be able to debuff Diane because she has 200 ER as long as she is immortal. So that's all cool. And we're not gonna lose any unit here. And just Soulburn this should kill. And that's gonna be another very clean route. And for my last trick, no, actually, the last enemy we'll be fighting today is Brandodle. Round 1, Arunka, Genesis, Ras, and Setsuka. It's not a lifted video if I'm not using Hustle. So Hustle, Rana, and Elenov. Elenov tank build, we've got ER here just for the, what's the name, Hustle? Hustle has 88 ER, she gets 19 from Elenov's passive or artifact. She also gets 20 from, I believe it's 20 from Indomitable, so that's 120 right here. So counter immunity on 3F. And lastly, we've got Rana on Shimadra stuff, which is another 20%. So this Genesis Ras will virtually never debuff our Hustle, and she also has 3 turns of immunity anyway. The only thing I'm low-key scared of is a super high effectiveness boss Arunka. That could be the case, but only for the first attack and for the first S3, and then it should be bing and chilling. Bottom we've got Harsedi, BBK, and Frieren. Yeah. This is my young Senya on lots of HP and Pursuit set, 28k HP. We have a little bit more, we have 30k, so Pursuit set is gonna hurt very much. We've got Hekate on a pure tank build. I do have her on Tomes of Lives and Artifact, just for the case that this Frieren magically survives. This could be a trap Frieren after all. So we have some damage. It's not gonna be much, but it's gonna help us out in the end. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go for Prayer of Solitude. So we have 40k HP here, afterbuffs, and this should most likely kill it off. And then we've got our own Frieren standard build, nothing too fancy. Yeah, she will clean up house once we're done. So let's get going, because round 1 probably will take quite a while. So let's see who goes first. Everybody's slow. It's Ras. And if we can counter a bunch, that would speed up the fight tremendously. We did, actually. Very nice. The first few hits don't really deal any damage on her, so don't get your hopes up here. Yep, good counter. I'm not gonna S3 with... Actually, I should have kept this attack, oh well. Whatever. It's proof of valor, it's full cringe then. Okay, so this actually could be high effectiveness. We'll find out in a hot second. It's not enough effectiveness if it is. So I don't know the HP of Setsuka, but I expect it not to be above 30k. In that case, we should be fine. Let's just S3 here. Hopefully we miss some. Excellent, we did. So we push ourselves up. 24k HP, so she will most likely not strip much. She didn't strip anybody. Excellent. Arunka going into Hustle, triggering counters left and right. Yeah. Okay, so the more we get countered, the better for us, obviously. So Hustle gets more damage in. That should be quite some damage here. We have Blade of Vengeance +3. Yeah, we're already dealing 4k, so yeah, this should hopefully be over soon. Alright. We hit again. Unlucky. Setsuka almost ready to blow off. It's gonna be a little bit awkward once Setsuka is dead, because that eliminates our source of healing and counters. But I might just forego using AoE in that case, right? So would be fine in that case, so just never press S3 until Setsuka is healed to a lot of HP, and then we're fine again. Ras almost dead though, which is very cool. Oh, dual attack. I appreciate that one. Let's soul burn here just for the additional shield, because I'm not that comfortable with Rana being that low on HP. I'll be real here for a second. However, the biggest damage offender is gone, because he dealt, I would assume that he dealt the most damage to Rana next to Setsuka. We missed, which is good. So Setsuka goes off, heals up the Rana. Rana's gonna take a little bit of a beating right now, but since the Setsuka is only 24 HP, this doesn't hurt that much. We especially heal up a little bit more. So we get countered, perfect. Rana heals up in the process, very good for us. Yeah, I can actually just S3 here. Aruka is dead. Yeah, we'll just S3. It's very relaxing. Let's not miss. So she heals up more. This should kill now. Just gonna S3. I'm just gonna S3 and then it's Jova. Okay, she counters once again. Lethals. It shouldn't heal up enough. Yeah. No problemo. Oh, it's a fast-ish Mercedes, but doesn't matter. Not fast enough. It had to be to 60 to 70 speed for it to actually matter. Let's see the damage now. I'm actually curious. Do we one-shot the three of them? Oh boy. Yeah, buddy. You need a little bit more HP, I suppose, on both Setsuka and not Setsuka, on both BBK and the three of them. That's S3. This should kill, and if it doesn't, I'll S1 right away again. Yeah, that was kind of laughably easy. Okay, that wraps up today's Guild War. So, if there's anything you guys want me to try out in my next video on Wednesday, let me know, and I'll hopefully make sure that I can incorporate a specific unit, a specific build into my attacks. Other than that, have a wonderful rest of the evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're from, and we'll see each other on Wednesday for the next Guild War. Peace.